Hello, and welcome to. I'm sure this is not what you were expecting from me. Um, I know I keep talking about Reap What You Sow and how I'm gonna, post it soon, but I am not gonna lie to you, I don't like how it's written at the moment. It's kind of low key stressing me out. So, I think in order for me to be happy with it, I just have to rewrite it. I have to rewrite it, and I have to re record it, and it's gonna be fine. But, anyways, I didn't post last week because I was kind of recovering from the fandemonium, and I just didn't. Usually I care. Like, I want to be consistent, and I'm like, I want to be posting every single Friday. Like, I don't want to miss a week. But, I was just exhausted, and I didn't care. I was like, yeah, that's not happening this week. So, I'm sure no one really cares, but there you have it. I took a break last week, and I almost took a break this week. Why? I don't know. I haven't been in the mood to record. I was actually trying to make this costume for this event I wanted to attend where you can dress up as a cool witch or whatever. Um yeah, I do things that are too much, and I can put up a picture of the costume thing I was going to make. It was more elaborate than I thought, because I was making those roses for the cape and just to make enough for a cape. Crazy. And then I thought about doing a different costume that was simpler, but there are other things I want to do, and costume making is not on my list right now. So I might abandon that idea altogether. I already have weird shit in my closet I can wear that probably looks like a costume, but I wear it on a daily basis. So I think I'll just do that instead. And I'll show you the little clip. I'll insert it here of me trying to make those roses, and that's. I don't know if I'll use this for anything, but here we go. Just wanted to let you all know that I am suffering. Not really, but I do it to myself. So I'm making some material roses because I had this grand idea that, in 2 weeks I'm gonna go to this witch's brew thing. I guess it's kind of bar hopping. You get samples and all that crap. Anyways, so I think you can dress up. So I had a good idea, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go as a rose gold witch, and not the color, but it's gonna be roses and then gold. That's gonna be my outfit. I know, super incredible. But I had this thought that I wanted a rose cape, just made out of roses. And in my head I knew, yeah, that might take me a while, but I can do that. But now that I'm putting it into action, I'm thinking this was a bad idea. Okay, so my trial run, just to show you some of these, I thought I could do some simple twist roses, but they oops, those were already the right way. These were not simple. These were, hang on, I got what the frick am I supposed to do with these? I was gonna make bigger twist roses, so I cut out obviously bigger pieces. And I kind of hate these, so I don't want to make any more of them. But now I feel like I'm wasting this material. But anyway, what it is you pleat it this way, and then you pleat it this way, and then it creates I don't know, like a bonnet. It fits in the palm of your hand, and then the puff part, you twist it, and then you iron it down. I must not have thoroughly read the instructions, because I was like, how this is gonna be a cape. How is just ironing it down gonna hold its shape for the whole time I'm walking around? It's not. So I kept these, and I hand sewed them, hoping that it'll keep its shape this way, because I sewed as much as I could, trying to keep it hidden, but whatever. Because they're not awful, but they don't have any girth, They're very flat, they're very basic. These are something that would more be like a belt or something, So then, I made this one, which, if you can't guess, it's just one really long ruffle piece, and then I wound it out all together, and it's all hand sewn, when I wind it, that part's hand sewn, because you have to twist it, sew it down, twist more, sew more down. So I'm in the process of making all these strips. Why am I doing this? I don't even have an answer for you. I have like 2 weeks, so it's like gonna be a miracle if I get this done. And that's when I realized I'm like, I'm doing way too much, and like to get it done within 2 weeks ish, no way, no way in hell. So instead, today, you're probably wondering, you're like, wow, you're in a different environment. You left the craft room. And yes, I am in the kitchen. This is still sort of a craft space for me, doing lots of weird crap out here. Not super weird, but experimenting with different recipes and what have you. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make soap. No, not soap. It's in the shape of a bar, that's why I said that. A shampoo bar. Let me get this over here. Okay, ignore that this is covered in paint. Every space really is a crafting space, and so paint gets sampled on everything. Anything that's like nearby. So this is the recipe. Now, I'm a little worried about doing this because I do have a face mask, but it's like homemade, so I don't know if that counts as like a real one to like. I assume to keep the fumes from me like breathing them in. So I'm probably gonna like have to open a few windows in here just like for extra safety measures. Because it doesn't have lye in it, but it has a lot of other like random ingredients. I almost said recipes. I'm like, that's not the word. A lot of random ingredients that sound very chemically, so I don't know. I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to drink my coffee, and I thought, stupidly, I'll just drink my coffee while I'm making shampoo bars. How? In what world? You have to wear a face mask. So, anyways, that's what we're doing. Oops, sorry, getting out of frame here. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm gonna apologize in advance for my stove. I can't tell you how often I clean it, and there's just stuff like cooked onto the stove. It's not a happy sight, but I sanitized it and cleaned it as well as I could, so you're not too distracted by that. Let's move on. We'll start making our shampoo bars. Alright, so I have my scale here and my oh my gosh, my recipe over here where you can't see it. I found this. It says to melt the BTMS25 and cocoa butter into a heat-proof container. So this is what I'll be measuring out first. I have the cocoa butter over here. Ta-da. And I'm missing an ingredient. So if I can't find that, this whole recording is going to be a waste, which is super cool. Nothing is ever where I put it. So that's awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna try and find it, and before I lose my cool, but if I have to rage and go drink coffee, I might do that and come back. Okay, I found the missing ingredient, chemical X. Just kidding, it's whatever. What is this anyways? I don't know. Whatever, it's a thing, it's an ingredient. I can't talk, we're gonna use that. So I'm hoping this scale works. It was a cheapo thing I got for like $10 on Amazon. Actually, so I could weigh my stuff, so I could put my Etsy crap on, Etsy, but haven't got that yet. We're not gonna talk about that. What we are gonna talk about is how I hope the battery still works and that it also will work for this other crap. It should, because it's a food scale. So I'm gonna weigh that off camera because I don't know why you'd want to watch that. Okay, so here's our BTMS 25 and cocoa powder. It's all measured out. I got the 9 grams. I was worried because I was like, I have to put the bowl on here. How am I going to measure this? But I think there's like I don't know, somehow I got it. I got to put the bowl on and then it turned to 0, so it would just measure my ingredients. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to melt this, and then I have to mix all the dry ingredients in this bowl. Alright, so that was an adventure. I might have to come back and do this some other time. I just realized I'm missing an ingredient, of course. Okay, lied, I'm back. So it turns out I do have the preservative. So, I'm gonna get that going. I have to open the windows back up, and yeah, maybe I'll just record and I won't have any sound and you can just watch me like mix everything, which will be super exciting, I know. Okay, wheat protein. I'm just assuming is what this is. 4 grams. Tell me how, I don't know how it goes in your house, but here it's like, I have 500 scissors, and I can never find any of them. My scale is a little delayed here, so I'm trying to make sure I don't overdo it. Come on! Oh, there it is. Alright, Beth, why did you try stirring that? I don't know, don't ask me. Oh no, I have to do math. Okay, got it. And we went a little over. Shit. Now, I don't know what you want from me. It's clumping. Why are you clumping? It's too soon for that. I feel like I need to be doing this right by the window. Like, maybe I'm paranoid. Maybe the warnings are, like, over the top just so people, like, take those precautions. But you never know. I hope you're not cringing too much with my stirring utensil. I have never done this before, so I just... And it doesn't specify, like, what tools to use or what have you. And this is stuff to stir until it's well blended, but it's, like, clumpy? Is it supposed to do that? I thought it wasn't supposed to clump until I added the other stuff. I'm just pissed that I lost something, because I wanted my coffee. But obviously I can't drink it while I'm doing this, so it's sitting in the coffee pot, just like getting lukewarm, which is awesome, because, you know, I love having to microwave my coffee. But I'll be damned if I don't get at least one soap bar done before the day is out. Also, sorry if you hear clinking around, that's Miguel. He likes to play with bells. I don't know why. I think just because they're annoying, he likes to be as annoying as possible. Yeah, he's like, here I am, guys. You hear it? I also kind of keep stirring this because I'm scared to use whatever that one powder is in there. That might just be good enough because that's not separating. Miguel, what are you doing? I feel like I should be using a different stirring utensil though, but I don't know what. So I'm going to continue to use this. And because I'm so nervous, I'm going to put on gloves for this, whatever that powder is, I don't know. Okay, so wish me luck. I keep holding my face mask really tightly against my face because I'm, like, freaking out a little. Okay. I'm just not going to, like, plop it in there so it doesn't plume out everywhere. You know, if you can hear anything I'm saying, oh look, they use a rubber spatula. Maybe I should do that. I feel like, you know, in Undertale where it was like determination kept you alive or whatever, that's how I feel this stupid wheat powder is being. But determination is like keeping it going. No, stop that. Blend into my stuff. Ooh, I might be getting it. See, spatula was key. Because you really gotta, like, mush it in. Yes, this is seeming more correct. Okay. I'm glad we were determined and kept stirring. Oh, my other bowl is supposed to... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so the powdered stuff should already be in a different bowl. Ugh. Yes, I would love to get out another bowl that I have to clean. That would just be... Okay, this bowl is a little too big, but we got a deal. Powder that makes me nervous, number 1. Powder that makes me even more nervous, number 2. Yeah, so we'll be adding the wax after we mix these two together, and then we'll pour this in here, and then it will be the cocoa butter and stuff. I'm scared. Can you see I'm procrastinating? Let's start with the lesser of two evils here, I think. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. 0. No, don't lift it. Please, for the love of God. Okay, I just had to stop touching it. Okay, moment of truth. See, and it's like this whole bag gets turned upside down, so that makes it even worse. That looks like that's where the seal is. There's no freaking seal. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Miguel is just adding to my anxiety. Okay, so this is the sulfoacetate. That's my coffee letting me know it's lukewarm. Oh my gosh, I already forgot. Okay. Tell me to stop panicking. Could you hear that crack in my voice? Oh my gosh. Don't even want to open it up all the way. Please, for the love of God, go back in the Ziploc. Okay, just one more gram. No, I got it on my phone! I'm going to weep. Come on. Oh no, it's getting everywhere. Of course it is, out of all the ones. I'm just gonna give this, like, a gentle stir. Okay, get away from me. I can't do this. I feel like I should be in a hazmat suit right now. Like, is it that dire? Probably not, but I don't really know. The warning labels have, freaked me out just a tad. I mean, all I'm doing is making soap, so I shouldn't be as panicked as I am right now. But every single soap recipe, they talk about their stuff, like, how chemically it is, and, like, how you have to have all your windows open, or, like, a super ventilated area. Hell, it might be better if I was doing this outside. I don't know. My mask, it's slipping! I should have worn two. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I gotta go grab my other thing. This is it. The apocalypse. Oh! The powder! I'm getting it on everything! I'm about to go ballistic. Ow, hot. No, it's drying. Frick you. Dude, I'm so hungry right now. Not for soap, of course. But actually, the stuff it smells like chocolate. So I'm just standing here going, I could eat some of that. After I was panicked about breathing it in. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to consume soap. I know my limits. As much as I'd like to be immortal, that just is not possible for me. I am still waiting for that dreamy vampire BF to come into my life, though, and, like, hit me up with that immortality, you know what I'm saying? Then I wouldn't have to be, like, wheezing as I'm trying to make a soap and freaking out because of that stupid powder. That's all over my phone. Okay, this is supposed to make 2 bars of soap. These are very deep. I might split this batch up, you know, into 2 bars. It'd be nice if I could complete my thoughts. Please don't judge me, soap makers. I'm trying. Oh, get off the spoon. Please. Please. Okay, yeah, that's really not that much better. Get off! Oh my gosh. And they said to pack it down, but my issue is that this is, you know, as you can see, sticky. And I want to keep as much of the product in there as possible. Because, you know, I'm not the kind to be wasteful, you know me. But that might be an issue here. Because they said to get all the air pockets out of it. I don't know how to know if I've achieved that, but I mean, Oh no! See, look at that. What is this? What do you mean pack it down? How? With what tool? Shut up, stomach. I'm sitting here going, ooh, we're starving. We have things to do. Have stuff, Lori. Things. How many of you watched The Walking Dead? I got up to a certain point with Daryl and Beth. You know, that season, whichever one that was. It's one of those things that was just so long. And it seemed almost hopeless, you know, like they weren't finding a cure. Everything seemed like a dead end, pun intended. So I just wasn't sure where it was headed, is what I'm getting at. I'm like, are they just gonna have one tragedy after another? Because I don't mind it a little bit. It makes for interesting plot, but if that's all that's happening and there's like no light at the end of the tunnel, I just have a hard time sticking with it. Especially with that show, because it's like, I don't know if they're ever gonna end this. So I didn't keep up with it for too long. Well, I actually probably kept up with it longer than I should have, because it was intriguing. And I liked watching the actors improve their skills as they continued on and with that show. Okay, I think we might be reaching that "this is good enough" stage. And I'm going to put these bad boys in the freezer. It said for 30 minutes. So, there you have it. Not taking my mask off yet because I have to clean. Howdy. So, that was an adventure. I feel like there's probably people laughing at me out there taking all these precautions. Especially gloves. Now I'm thinking about it, I mean, it's like going into soap and it would go on your hands anyway. I don't know. But whatever. It's done. Would I do this again? I don't know. Would it save me money? I have no idea. Maybe. This stupid mask. I guess that's it. I'm gonna clean up and we'll see how the soap works out. I'll tell you about it in a different video, I suppose. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.